Hey everyone, I just got the Hala Atcha 711 just a couple days ago. And I got it out on the river for a couple trips and I wanted to share with you my first impressions. First of all, I am a Hala ambassador and I definitely love Hala paddle boards. They make a really good product, but I'm also going to give you my honest opinion of how this board stacks up to the boards I've paddled. And a little background, I've been wanting this board for a long time. I have a jalapeno that I use for park and play, and then I use my Hala Atcha 86 most of the time because I like to try to surf waves that are downriver, and I just like doing downriver paddling. I have a 9.6 that I'll use if I'm getting in really big water. I'm not sure what's going to happen, then I'll go with the 9.6. But most of the time I'm on that 8.6. And so I was hoping this board would be something that would allow me to have a little higher surf performance and still be able to paddle downriver. And so far, it feels like it's a little closer to the 8.6 than the jalapeno. It's almost as big size-wise, and so that makes sense. It's definitely closer in shape and everything. And I've been really impressed with how well it handles. I mean, it really is stable for being a small board. I really do feel just about as confident on this board already as I did on my 8.6 paddling my home river. So really great in that department. Also, this thing just really spins. It pivots super easy. It's just got a lot of rocker to it. It's easy to step on the tail. It's right there. And you give it one strong stroke and you've about done a 180. The other thing that stands out is that, it has a stomp pad on the front as well as the back, and it's got a fin box on the front. So it's kind of, staring at you, asking you to play around, So a lot of times I maybe get a little bit bored in the flat sections between rapids, and this thing's just looking at me, telling me to stand on the nose and try different things. And so that's kind of fun because that's not normally my thing, and it's just something to kind of mess around with. Surfing, I was able to surf a few small waves so far, but my favorite waves, they're not in yet, and so everything's just kind of small and not real exciting, but the board surfs at least as well as my 8.6. The one thing with the surfing, it's not a very fast board. So if you have a really fast wave, you got to paddle hard to get out and catch. It's going to be hard to catch it on this one. I tried a couple times and failed on some waves. But, those are waves that I usually fail with the 8.6 or 9.6 also. They're just really hard to get onto. The easy waves that I know where they're at, I was able to get on those no problem. But, if you have to paddle fast and get a lot of speed up to catch a wave, that's going to be a little challenging with this. I think this board's really going to shine like in the deep, rowdy, big water holes and, steeper waves. Just it's going to be a little shorter, a lot of rocker. It's going to sit right in there. And so I can't wait to try it out on that. But so far, it's fun to surf. It has that fin box in the front, so I even was messing around with putting a little fin on front and surfing it backwards and seeing if I could do a 180, and those things worked out. So it was pretty fun. What else? Oh, the new stomp box fin is a little longer, so that helps with tracking for a board this short. And overall summary, you're not going to win a race with this board. It's super fun, spins fast. It's going to surf pretty darn well, and it's going to be a lot more stable than you think. And who's it for? Probably not your very first time beginner whitewater paddler. I would put that person on a Atcha 96 any day. But for an experienced paddler who's looking to surf waves that are hard to get to, I think the 711 is probably a pretty good choice.
Wait, that's not doing anything. That's just spinning, jumping back, and jumping back again.
I mean, it's good practice.
Yeah.